freelance world. So often I work as a camera operator, and sometimes you're just handed a camera and you're supposed to know what to do. Usually I know what camera it is beforehand. I know what we're going to be using, lens-wise, what the formats are going to be, all of the frame rates, all of that stuff set up beforehand, and the camera support, which is very important. Sometimes getting in there the first day is usually probably the most nerve-wracking day. You're getting to know the gear, you're getting used to where the follow focus is, you're getting used to the menu options. That's a whole thing by itself. We know that Canon has its own way of getting into the menus. Same thing with Sony, Red, Ari, all of those. It's getting used to using that tool for that day, maybe even for the rest of the week. So if I'm working on a multi-cam production like we did this past week, we typically will have intercom systems. We're talking to the director of photography, if I'm a camera op, and we're talking to them about settings. We're talking about the iris, focal lengths, for in and out of focus, movement of the camera back and forth or in and out, and making sure that we're getting what the DP wants. As far as camera support, sometimes I am that person, sometimes I assist and camera operate, and that's where I am prepping the cameras the day before a shoot or when we first get to a shoot and we're off and running. There's some shoots that are just just fast-paced, and it may just be sort of the documentary cinema verite kind of look and feel that they want. Other days it could be a very locked down commercial set, possibly in a studio where you have a camera prep day, and then you get there and you have time to set up, roll all the gear and set up, and then you might be waiting for talent, say Aaron Rodgers. You might be sitting around all day waiting for Aaron Rodgers to show up, and so you have all day to tweak everything, and then he steps in for an hour and then he's gone. I've been hired to do second unit shooting or being a second unit director of photography. Usually that entails having a meeting with the DP and maybe the director to go over the initiatives and the things that need to be captured. We did that on Hulu's first TV series, Battleground. I've done that on multiple documentaries and other films where you're kind of responsible for getting those other shots that the A-team just doesn't have time to get. I often think of when I operate drone as being like a second unit all by myself, or even a third unit. We've talked to the director, talked to the director of photography. We've figured out what we need. We've talked about settings. We've talked about does it need to be shot in log, which is sort of like a flat format. Just making sure that we get everything that they need so they can put their film together.